Hey everybody! Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. My name is Hannah. This is a channel about cross stitch, and I'm wet. I was up there brushing the donkey, and it started raining, and one of the neighbors came by, and I was like ready to just start, and she came by, and then she started talking to me, and I was like, it's gonna rain. And then we both walked over. She had like treats for the horses and the donkey, and then it started raining while we were standing there, and we were soaking. It was fine. So I don't look soaked. I'm not as soaked as I was before when I got in the car. I turned the air on so I would dry off a little bit, but like my dress is pretty wet. I probably should have changed before I started this, but whatever. We're gonna go with it. It'll dry as I sit here. And then I'll change because we're gonna walk the dog. And it has stopped raining. Like, it stopped raining basically when I got into my car to come home. I was like, of course. Of course. So here we are. That is life. That is basically, well, I have more life, not really, I don't really have any life stuff. I have more like what happened this weekend, or this past weekend, in my haul section. As I have haul. I didn't think I was going to have this much haul, but I have this much haul. So, so we'll go with WIPs first. I only have 3. Because I still haven't finished my 1,000 stitches on Birds, Butterflies, and Blooms world map. It's taken me a year. It's fine. So we'll start with that. Birds, Butterflies, and Blooms world map. This is artwork by Aimee Stewart. The chart is by Heaven and Earth Designs. Blah, blah, blah. I need to check their website because I saw that Winter Queen by Bridget Ashwood, some form of it came out. I don't know if it's the mini. I don't know if it's the max color. I have no idea because I have the regular color. But if the max color comes out, I'm definitely buying it. Like, I don't care if I have the regular color already. Because I have the max color for all the other ones. Anyway, this is not that. This is Birds, Butterflies, and Blooms world map. This is a Sal that I'm doing with Kaylee. And it is hashtag Where in the World Sal. On Instagram. It's literally any map that you have. Join in. I have not posted to it for a million years. So there's that. I'm sucking with my Instagram right now, again, as per usual. I, like, do it for, like, 2 weeks, and then I just don't do it anymore. I know I'll do it when I have, oh, I forgot one thing. Oh, no, it's in here, it's in here, it's in here. Never mind. I thought I left it downstairs. I did not. I'll usually post to it, like, if I have a finish. Usually after I make my video, so that folks on YouTube, I guess, get to see it first, even though it takes like a million years for my YouTube to upload, and like sometimes I post to my Instagram, like if I have a finish in the evening while my video is uploading. Anyway, I might not post until the day after. I don't know. Who cares? I'm really not good at Instagram right now, again, as per usual. Okay, finally I'm going to show you what this looks like. Right now. Again, it's in the hoop because I'm still working on it. I only have like 150 stitches left to get to my 1,000. So, hopefully tomorrow, because I don't stitch on Wednesdays usually, hopefully tomorrow I will get my 1,000 and then spin my wheel and stitch on something else. I love this project though. This is really fun. This is a really fun stitch. So here's what we're looking like at the moment. So I finished this diagonal. I think I was somewhere up here. So I finished this diagonal, so I only need like 150 more into the next diagonal, and that will be 1,000 from where I started before. So I think it was somewhere in the yellow, because I seem to remember like stitching the yellow and then stitching the rest of it down. This border thing, the pink border, is a bit tedious. Partly because pink's my least favorite color. And I have, like, a lot of pink stuff. I guess it's just because pink, like, comes in a lot of things. And my animals look good in pink. I mean, my dog looks good in pink. And yes, he is a male that rocks pink. But my horse and my donkey look really cute in pink, even though my donkey looks really good in green. Green is, like, really her color. But I got her some more fly boots because because I did. And they're pink, so, because they only had blue or pink, so I decided to go with the pink, because she looks better in pink. And my horse looks great in pink. I used to have a breast cancer awareness fly mask that had like a little breast cancer awareness ribbon, and then the ears were pink. And then she lost that in the field somewhere. Like 2 barns ago. I never found it. It's probably still there. Probably in the woods. She probably threw it into the woods. But anyway, enough about that. This is where we are at. Have I held this up long enough? Yeah, for like a whole 5 minutes. Okay, here's where we are today. Okay, the next piece, that lives in a bag that I didn't bring up again. I will bring it up next week because I'll be done working on this project. But it lives in a bag that Kaylee made me. Next up is this beautiful bag. There's a project. There's a project in it. But this is by Black Cat X Stitchery, linked below. Kaylee's also linked below. And then she has her little black cat charm. Wow, that's a good video of it. There we go. And in this project, I remember the first time I showed this bag, I was like, just fair warning. And now I'm just like, I'm holding it up. If you don't want to see it, skip. But he's a cute chibi Pennywise, okay? This is the Supernatural Sal by the Witchy Stitcher. And there is no cover photo because it's a mystery. So I finished this past week's, I guess. She's over here. So here's where we are at right now. On Friday we'll get another one. Yeah, so here she is. My first thought was, it is a Wonder Woman gin. She looks kind of like Wonder Woman. They did have an option for a darker skinned gin, which I really liked that one too. And I couldn't decide, so I flipped a coin, guys. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, so I flipped a coin, and this was it. I was going to change a couple things, but I couldn't be bothered. I was like talking about it this weekend with Heather and Megan in my car. We'll talk about that more later, but they were in my car and I was talking about it with them, and I was like, I'm going to do all this stuff. And then I did this on a day that I was pretty tired. Actually, it took me, I think, 2 or 3 days to do this. So I was really tired all of the days that I did this, and I couldn't be bothered to try to change it when I was really tired. So I left it exactly as is. And I think it's fine. So the reason I was going to change it is because this is supposed to be a flame. This in her hand. Honestly, it looks like a heart to me, like a human heart. So like, I'm okay with it. And then this is I don't remember the name for it. One of those incense burners. You know what I'm thinking of? Which I can see that. That I can see. But the flame, I thought it was a human heart. Again, I stand the human heart. So I'm okay with it. They're supposed to be monsters. So but yeah. Loving this so far. Doing this on Oh John by Grace Knits Fabrics 40 count linen. Super fun. Really loving it. And can't wait to see what comes out this week. And hopefully I'll get it done on Friday. Because this past Friday, I don't know why I didn't get this done. I don't remember what I was doing, and then on Saturday we went to 2 stitching stores in Pennsylvania, and then on Sunday, I think I finished it on Sunday. So I didn't stitch on it on Saturday. I might have done a little tiny bit on Saturday, but I went to my mother-in-law's house for dinner on Saturday, so I didn't have that much time between going to PA and then going to my mother-in-law's house. And then the last thing is in this beautiful bag, also by Black Cat X Stitchery. We know what's in here. Oh, I've forgotten to say that there have been comparison photos for the last 2 pieces. I probably put them in and did not say anything. This is where my brain's at today, guys. It's because I got rained on. Oh no, wait, I don't need a cover photo for this one, y'all. Because guess what? I finished it. It's not ironed yet, but I finished it. So I actually finished it. Yep. It took me a bajillion years, I feel like, but I did it. So I can finally start the next one this coming Sunday. So this one is a sal with Aimee from A Little Farm Quilts. I can't hold this. And what are you doing? He's just hanging. And Gail from Gail's Golden Needle. And the hashtag on Instagram is #WoodsSundaySal. And I will post this one. I'll take a picture of it tonight in all its unironed glory. And I will post it. I'm doing this on Jennifer by Grace Notes Fabrics. It is 32 count linen. And I'm doing the raccoon next, and I'm doing it on the same fabric. I got a whole half just so that I knew I had enough. So yeah, it's a finish. I don't know why I have so much more on this side than I do on this side, because this is 3 inches on this side and the top. And I guess I just cut wrong. Who cares? It doesn't really matter because I can center it on the on the thing and be fine. But I guess I just measured wrong. I don't know. Who cares? I have enough for all of the other ones. Definitely. I have enough for like 6 more on this one fabric, but it's fine. Maybe not. Maybe like 4 more. But yeah. Okay. That's that. And I guess here's a comparison photo since I finally remembered to say it. But I will iron this and hang this into my closet with the other 2 that are finished. That is all my WIPs and finishes. I had completely forgotten I had that finish until I was talking about posting finishes on Instagram, which is when I was like, oh, I thought I forgot that downstairs, but I didn't. I put it in my bag. So, haul. This is going to be a short-ish video, because I have not had that much time. It is summer, and I feel like everybody doesn't have as much time in the summer, but also, I don't know, I just feel like I have less time with everything that's going on. I probably will, because now that I have more animals, it like takes up more time, which I'm totally okay with. But, you know, my stitching is gonna go, this is gonna be pretty normal for a while. If not for like many years. Until animals start disappearing. I don't know. Until I don't have as many animals, I guess I should say. Which is probably never going to happen, because I'm probably always going to have lots of animals. I'm sorry about the noise. I'm trying to take out everything from this bag. It was just a convenient way to carry everything upstairs. But it is quite loud. I'm trying to figure out what I bought at which store. Okay, I know I bought these 2 things at that store. This I bought there, this I bought there, this I bought there, this I bought there. This and this, and this, and this, and this. I thought I bought more than just this stuff. I honestly don't remember. Okay, let's see. These all have the stickers on them. I know I bought that there, and that, and that. Maybe I only bought those 2 things. Oh, and needles, which I didn't bring upstairs because I didn't feel like it. Okay, so I didn't buy very much at the first store. I thought I bought more than just these 2 things. I thought I bought another pattern, but I guess I didn't. So I saw this, and I loved it. And it's by, oh, okay, so let me back up. A stitching group that I go to 3 different stitching groups, monthly, and one of them set up this, we called it a field trip, to 2 different stores stitching stores in Pennsylvania. The first one that we went to was Stitches Unlimited in, is that one in Strasbourg? I think that one's in, either that one's in Lancaster or that one's in Strasbourg. And then we went to Hodgepodge, which I think is the one that was in Strasbourg. So I think the first one was in Lancaster and the second one was in Strasbourg. Either way, they're over there in that Lancaster area. So the first one we went to was Stitches Unlimited. The second one we went to was Hodgepodge. And at Stitches Unlimited, I bought apparently 2 things. And I think needles, but I didn't buy very much there. They had a lot of supply, but not a lot of supply that like I would stitch, because I don't much do like samplers and stuff, and if there are samplers I like, more than likely I will change them because I don't need to do words often. Depends on the pattern, but most of the time I won't do the words. And they had a lot of samplery stuff. So a lot of it was stuff that I wouldn't necessarily stitch. They did have the Cricut collection, a couple of like those patterns, but I was like, I really don't need to get them because those are available like basically everywhere. And I tried to find things that I'd not seen necessarily before, like when I'm browsing 1-2-3 Stitch and all of that. So it's stuff that I haven't seen before. I've seen a lot of things, and you probably may have seen these things on 1-2-3 Stitch, I just haven't. So, anyway, the first store we went to, like I said, Stitches Unlimited, and I found this, and I was like, I must buy it. I don't own any pigs, y'all. It's called the Pig Feed Sack. It's by Carriage House Samplings, and it's from the Feed Sack series. I am not going to be making it into a bag. But I loved this spotted pig. I loved it. I loved this. Yeah, amazing. And they were like, we have the fabric. I was like, yes, please. So it is called Tin Roof. It is a 28 count, and I don't actually know who it's by. Maybe it's on here. Okay, yeah, so it's Weeks Dye Works, Tin Roof Gingham Linen, 28 count. You can do it in needlepoint silk, but I'm just going to do it in the DMC because I'm not spending all that money. I'm sorry. I did buy NPIs for another project, but I'm like, I don't think this one warrants NPIs. Neither does the other one, in my opinion, really, but I did it just to do it. This one, I just don't think it does. I think this can be DMC, and I'm okay with it. And this one was stitched with DMC. So you can contact the person who made this finish to have her finish yours, but I'd have to send it to Kentucky, and I'm not doing that. And I just don't care. I'm gonna finish it probably in a frame. Or I'll take it somewhere and have them finish, but yeah, and then like I said, got the fabric. And then I got ball tip needles, because who can have too many of them? You can't have too many of them. So I bought those, and then I think that's it. I might have bought one of these patterns there, but I don't think so. Because they all have a sticker on them that... Yeah, they all have a sticker on them that makes me just like believe these are all from Hodgepodge. And I know that the one that doesn't have a oh wait, no, I think I got this one. Nope, I'm wrong. This one I got at Stitches Unlimited too. I was wrong. So this one's a Erica Michaels. It's called Christy Barron. It is a sampler, but guess what I'm doing? deleting all of the words. I'm taking out all of these words, and I'm going to bring this top border down. So I won't stitch like these things over here. I'll just completely bring this border down to here. Down to here, take out all the words, and just do this part. Because I love the colors in this. The colors are the things that I just loved about this piece. But I don't like the words. It does say, I'll read it to tell you what it says, but the Lord my pastor shall prepare and feed. It says feed me. I think it's supposed to be me, but it's an N. With a shepherd's care, his presence shall my wants supply, and guard me with a watchful eye. My noonday walks he shall attend, and all my midnight hours defend. Christy Barron, her work, aged 11, AD 1832. So really, really like pretty design. I just don't need all of those words because I'm not really religious, so this wouldn't make sense in my home. So those are the things I got at Stitches Unlimited. And then we went to Hodgepodge. And boy, I found so many things at Hodgepodge. Okay, so I'm not really a Plum Street sampler, or Plum Street sampler person, but I found two that I really, really like that, yeah, I'm gonna do. So this first one, it's called Blackberry House. I love that. Again, I'm going to take out this bottom part. I don't need any of that. And I'm probably going to change the 2015 to to whatever year. I don't know. I might not even do it. I don't know. I haven't decided that bit yet. But I'm not starting any of these anytime soon, just by the way. So that one, and then this one is called A Country Winter. That one I just adore everything about that. Like the barn, the Christmassy barn, I just love it. Again, don't own any sheep. But here we are. Super cute. And they're pretty small. 120 by 70. I mean, it's small for me. This one's really small. This one is by Stitches by Ethel. It's candy corn and pumpkin. I got this because I saw Megan, the Wide-Eyed Stitcher. She showed this, and Ethel is from Maryland, and she was at one of the stitching groups. I wasn't there. It was the day that I was getting the donkey. So I missed that stitching group that week, but she was at that stitching meetup, and so everybody got to meet Ethel. I did not. I'm hoping that eventually I will be able to meet Ethel. Just like eventually I'll be at a stitching meetup that Liz Matthews is at, because she came to the last one and I wasn't there. So I'm like, come on. So anyway, yeah, eventually I've met Liz Matthews at StitchCon, but I'd love to like be able to actually talk to her for real in a smaller setting at one of our stitching meetups. So there's that. But I'd love to meet Stitches by Ethel, or well, I guess Ethel from Stitches by Ethel. But this is the pattern. It's so cute. The little mouse and the pumpkin with the candy corn and the crow. I just love it. It's so cute. This is really small. This is 81 by 55. So for me, really tiny. Yeah, super cute. And then I found this at Stacey Nash Primitives. It's called Halloween at Hollyberry Farm. I'm gonna get rid of all of this stuff up here and just probably bring the border down to where that stuff is, because I don't need it. It doesn't do anything for me. This one's big. This one is a lot bigger. It doesn't look big because it's in this little tiny thing, but that's what gets you. Like the ones that are on these bigger pages, like you feel like they're gonna be bigger, and then these ones, you're like, oh, this is gonna be small. No, this one's 343 by 227. So it's like, it's a biggin. And then I got Oh Feathers by Rosewood Manor because I have a Rosewood Manor fetish. And I loved this. This is beautiful. I don't know what's used in it. I don't know if it's... Oh, it's sulky. I don't know whether I'm going to use sulky or if I'm going to do a conversion to DMC. I don't know. We'll see. It would be the first time I use sulky. And I don't have any aversion. I don't necessarily want to have to go find or buy the sulky when I have a whole bajillion like skeins of DMC. But anyway, apparently that's from last year. It says 2021. Yeah, copyright 2021, so it's, I guess, last year. I've never seen it before. And then I bought this one. It's a Kathy Barrick. It's called Jack's Urn. Oh, look at that. I love everything about this one. Yeah. This is awesome. This one is awesome. You can do NPIs or DMC. Again, I got the NPIs for another Kathy Barrick, which she seems to love using NPIs. And this one I might honestly do an NPIs just because, like, look at it. But it might, I don't know if it uses more than one skein. It doesn't say. 2 strands of NPIs, and the thread galler is silken colors over 2 threads of linen. So yeah, there's 1 silken colors. I don't even know where you get that. I've never used it before, but I love this. This was awesome. I don't know when this is from, like when this came out, but I've never seen it before. Okay, 2 more. I got the drawn thread. It's the Kitchen Garden. It's really cute. I don't know if I'm gonna write all of the, like, stuff underneath. It just says pepper, onion, carrot, tomato, homegrown, peas, radish, lettuce, cucumber. I don't think I need that. I think I'm just gonna do all of the stuff and take the words out. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary for this piece because, like, you can see them. Like, it's just labeling what is there, but I feel like it's pretty obvious. I don't know. And then the last one is a Prairie Schooler. And again, I'm very picky with my Prairie Schoolers. And this one was just super cute. It's called Rabbit Run. And I won't do the 2 smalls. I'll only do the big one. I don't know how big it is because the back doesn't tell you. So, I don't know how big it is. But it's bigger than the 2 ornaments. So, I thought that was cute. And that's it. That's all my stuff. I think that's everything, like, period. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not. So anyway, it's about a half an hour, which is a good amount of time. Next week, hopefully I'll have more WIPs. I'm not sure. It depends on what my wheel spins. If I get full coverages, those usually take me a lot longer to stitch on. So it takes me like maybe a week and a half to actually get the 1,000 stitches on them, just based on how much time I've had to stitch. And because on Sundays I stitch on my Cottage Garden Samplings, my Year in the Woods. And then on Friday nights, whenever the Supernatural sale comes out, I stitch on that. So those 2 days taken. And then Saturdays I've had like basically no time to stitch recently. And then the rest of the week I'm working, so I don't get that much time in the evenings to stitch. But yeah. We'll see. We'll see what it spins, and then we'll go from there. I think that's everything. I'll talk to you guys next week. I think, I remember, I read, I haven't gone through all of my comments, but I did see somebody comment and say, will you do a stitch with me again? I don't want to say yes. The only reason I don't want to say yes is because it takes a lot more time to set up for that, and with my craziness that's been happening recently, I just don't have the time to do it. I also don't have a good setup, so it's really hard to actually stitch and do it. Now, some people I know do a stitch with me where they're like facing the camera and stitching instead of showing you what they're working on. I could probably do that, but you wouldn't see necessarily like the stitches that I'm putting into my project. I could show you before and after, but I would be facing the camera. I don't know if that's something that you guys would want, but it would be a stitch with me where I'm just like talking to the camera and stitching. I don't know. Let me know if that's something that you would appreciate. Otherwise, probably not going to do a stitch with me like the traditional way. So, only because my life is really hectic right now, and I don't have time for it. Because the setup is just a lot longer than me just plopping my computer down and like going. So that being said, I don't know about other comments. I haven't fully looked at them. I'm slow, guys. I'll get there eventually. I will heart them, I promise, at some point. And this time I'm going to try to upload my video tonight rather than tomorrow morning. Because I forgot to take it off of private. Yeah. It was uploaded last week on Wednesday. It was just private. Because I just totally didn't realize that I had set it to private. It's fine. This time I'm going to try to remember to not set it on private. Set it on public so y'all can see it. But anyway, I will talk to you guys next week. Have a good one. Stitch all day, however long you want. Do all the things. I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.